Hello, how you doing? My name is David Jones. Wanted to share something with you today, and it refers to the lady that was caught in adultery in the Bible. Uh, Over the years, we all have preached this, and we have really focused on the lady being caught in adultery, and Jesus said, um, "You that have no sin, cast the first stone." And eventually they all backed away, disappeared. And he said to the woman, "Go and sin no more." You know. Well, a couple of things I want to share with you about that story. Uh, that story never was about the woman in adultery. Okay. It didn't say anything about the man. You know. Uh, it just focused on the woman, and it was over the time we have focused on the woman too. And pretty strong about adultery relationships. However, it really had nothing to do with the woman in adultery, number one, nor the man, number two, that was not seen or heard of. Uh, the Pharisees, they were always trying to trick Jesus, always, with a question. So when I say it has nothing to do with the woman in adultery, incarnate adultery, it really didn't. First of all, when they brought the woman to him, uh, they quoted the law. You know, a person that found adultery should be stoned to death. Okay, a woman or whatever. And uh, it was an attempt to find a reason to accuse Jesus of not holding the law of Moses. Uh, so that's why I say it never was about the woman in adultery. What that really was about, it was about the law. That's what it was about. And Jesus was really smart. He always answered a question with a question. He said to them, "Okay, all right. The law does say that. Okay, so be it. All right. So to you, I say to you that have no sin, cast the first stone." And they judged themselves sinful, and they all backed away. So it really wasn't about the woman in adultery. It was about the law. It was always about the law, always trying to trick Jesus to be contrary to the law. So rather than to explain it to them, he simply said, "You that have no sin, cast the first stone." And they all disappeared. And eventually he said to the woman, said, "Well, that accuses." She said, "I have none." He said, "Well, go and sin no more." So it was all about the law, trying to trick Jesus to say something contrary to the law of Moses, and which he didn't. He did not. So when he answered them with a question, with a statement, uh, they all disappeared. And I thought that was very remarkable because when we read the scripture, we have to look deeper into it to see really what's the point of it? What's the point of the whole story, you know? And that's what it was all about. It was about the law. It wasn't really about the woman in adultery. Uh, it was a setup. They set this up to try and trick Jesus, and Jesus knew this. The man was never brought into question. It was only the woman. And so, from my point of view, it was simply a setup to trick Jesus into saying something contrary to the law of Moses. Yes, sir. That's what it was about. So I just thought I'd share that with you this morning. I hope that little tidbit bless you. And y'all have a good day. Alrighty. Bye-bye.